Hey players! First off, I would like to say, this video is dedicated to all the friends we have that do this, because without them, who would we complain about?
This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speaks.
Yes, we are not exceptions to the rule. We complain just as much as everyone else, but these are specific things that people complain about that I don't like. When you plan a night out with your friends and that one friend only talks about what time they want to leave and what time they want to go home. We haven't even stepped foot into the place yet. We don't know if it's fun and we don't know if we're going to have a good time. Why do you want to go home? And they complain about how it's going to take them hours to get home, how the trains and the buses are going to take hours to take them to their warm and comfy bed. Just enjoy the goddamn night. You came out to have a good time. If your preconceived notion is that you already want to leave early, you're probably not going to have a good time. Another annoying thing is when you ask someone to show up somewhere at a certain time and they end up coming late, only to give you the excuse that it's not a big deal. Stephen Hawking came to the scientific conclusion that there is such a thing called the best friend black hole. Sometimes they get stuck in there, and you end up sitting and waiting because you know if you're going to leave without them, they're going to be pissed. And when they finally stroll on in and you ask them, why the hell are you late? They just tell you, it's no big deal, man. It doesn't matter. If it was no big deal, I would have told you to come now and not an hour ago. But this time, I blame myself. That's why you're supposed to always tell these people to come an hour before you want them to, so they have that hour of black hole time to just waste. Another thing I don't like is when you ask someone the simple question, how you doing? And they proceed to tell you all their medical problems as if you're their doctor. Hey man, how you doing today? Terrible. I have this stiffness in my neck. I was stuck in traffic for 20 minutes this morning. I didn't get any sleep last night. And I have this green developing on my testicles. I really don't know what it is. Ew. And I hate the generic answer, I'm doing fine, how are you? Just as much as you do. But don't try to bring down my day, man. I mean, if I lied you down on a couch and asked you the same question, you'd probably tell me some deep repressed memory about how you didn't have enough toothpaste to brush this morning. And then I can't tell you about the great day that I had because then I'll look like an asshole. Anyway, how are you doing? I won $1 million. Oh, that's cool. Hillary Duff finally came to her senses and left her husband be with me. Oh, good. Congratulations. And I kind of got a promotion, so now I'm your boss. I'm sorry, but you're fired. Oh, I figured as much. Another thing I don't like is when people come to you asking for advice, asking for a solution, so you give them your best advice possible, and they take none of it. Think about how many friends you have that are in horrible relationships, and all they do is complain and complain and complain about their partner. When you tell them to drop them, they don't do it. You can talk to the end of days and it'll go in one ear and out the other. It's almost as if they have a secret carbon dioxide collecting machine and they're trying to get as much out of you as they can. And it'll get to a point where you have to make the conscious decision to just stop giving advice. Just sit there, keep your mouth closed, and listen, because they're your friend. They deserve that at least. And the final thing is when they don't get their way and make a big fuss about it so everyone knows that they aren't happy. Something is bothering you, why not flip out and curse at everyone who has nothing to do with the problem? That seems logical. And you know, you're trying to be a good friend. But if all they're going to do is complain about how they don't get their way, just tell them to shut the up. As always, guys, love and peace. You know who I really hate? Those overly optimistic people who think they do nothing wrong. All they do is preach and preach and preach like they know everything, when in reality they know nothing. I can't stand that. I swear to God, if I ever run into one of those people, I'm going to punch him right in the face.